Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we're gonna test some things out. We're gonna talk about some things in today's video, but I'm sure most of you have heard of the brand Natasha. I've never really, been interested in buying anything from the brand. Not gonna lie, there have been some eyeshadow palettes where I was like, all right, that looks kind of cute. Yeah. But then someone's like, but there's this palette that it looks like. Or someone says, but there's this palette and that's like half off, which always brings me back to my senses there. And as far as the complexion products, I've never been impressed with like any of them. The first round of foundations, the darkest shades were, red, orange, and then the concealers, yeah. So I didn't know anything about this newest release until I saw someone talking about it on Twitter, but they brought up this tweet that had pictures of the newest advertisement for Natasha's newest mini bronze and glow products. Something just didn't sit right with the picture. I'm gonna post the picture up here or either right here, right in front of my face. Y'all look at this picture and tell me if you don't notice something seems off to you. Why do the shades look the same across all three skin tones? Like, y'all see how the shade looks the same on the fair arm, the medium arm, and the dark arm? That's not how this is supposed to work. I mean, unless it's one of those, products where it magically transforms into your skin tone, so one shade fits all type of thing there. Y'all know I did test out a foundation that claimed to do that, and we saw how that ended up there. But yeah, that's not how this works. If the shade on the fairest of arm looks the same on the darkest, I don't think I want it. Now, I'm sure we all know that brands Photoshop their advertising, which it doesn't always have to be a bad thing when there's Photoshopping, but there's been this, reoccurring thing that more people, I'm sure it's not new, but more people have been pointing it out in recent years when everyone, is now speaking about inclusivity and having shades and all that other stuff. Lately, there's been more of a conversation about Photoshopping your models and products to appear darker for deeper complexions. I know, Becca had an issue with this, ColourPop, Stila has had several, where there was a fair-skinned model and she was darkened to appear like she was a deeper complexion so that people who saw the advertisements would know what it looks like on deeper skin. See, here's the problem with that though. You could just hire a deeper complexion model to model it off for you, especially these brands that you have the funds to hire these models. There's no reason why you should just be photoshopping it when you could literally just go find. I mean, seeing how some of these influencers work, I'm sure you could get influencers to do it for you for free. Just have some type of flyer out there, whatever that you're looking for people, and I'm sure that they would do it for free. But you could certainly afford to pay someone to come use their arm for a couple hours so you could do some swatches on them. I know I did receive something from Jouer when they were looking for different skin tones to come do swatches for them, but they're located in California, so I couldn't do that. So I know y'all are aware that that's an option. So there's that problem there, that you could be paying, deeper complexion people out there to model to attract deeper complexion customers. That's the first issue that we have here. The second issue is that that's not an accurate representation of the product that you're trying to sell to me there. I know you think it is by doing that, but it's not. Like, you can deepen that complexion as much as you want to, but it just never fully looks right. And that's why it's been caught more recently, because people are paying attention now when it just doesn't look right. I'm pretty sure what got some of these companies called out is that when they were photoshopping some of these pictures, they were giving the deeper complexion arms a deep palm as well. Like, yes, I am dark skinned, this is what my skin looks like, but that doesn't mean my palm is going to be the same skin tone. My palm is lighter than the rest of my arm, just like every other skin tone. Y'all making sloppy mistakes and mistakes that just don't look right when people are looking at them. So no, it's not going to be an accurate depiction there. And I'm pretty sure, I think it was Il Maquillage who were like, well, no, we didn't darken the model. That's actually a dark skin model that you're looking at. We just darkened the swatches on her so that you would have a more accurate representation. No, that's not how this works. The way they were swatched on her is how they are going to look on you. That's the point of the swatches. You fixing them for what you think it should look like on my skin tone doesn't help me. Actually seeing how it looks on her skin tone, which is similar to mine, is what's going to help me here. So because, you know, this type of photoshopping and advertising can be a little, you know, difficult to work with there, I decided I was going to bite the bullet and I was going to order this mini bronze glow compact, whatever you want to call it there. So this is it. Here is what you see in those pictures there. This is that. Wherever I put it here on the screen. This is the Natasha Denona Bronze and Glow. What I couldn't understand is this a bronzer or a blush? Because it's kind of being advertised as both. Wherever I've seen it on Natasha's page, I've seen it on Trend Mood, and I feel like we're kind of trying to beat around the bush here, since some people might question it, where it's like, oh, well, yeah, you know, if you're since it's only one shade, and $20, mind you. Okay, anyway, since it's only one shade, I feel like we're kind of trying to beat around the bush here and saying, oh, well, it could be a bronzer, but it could also be a blush. So basically, if you're on the lighter spectrum there, that this should be a bronzer for you. And if you are on a deeper complexion spectrum there, this should be a blush for you. I'm pretty sure this wouldn't be either for me, but we're gonna test it out as both. So I've got 3 different bronzers here on my hand. This is Brownsville from the Prime Beauty. This is Mocha Mommy. I'ma still call it Mocha Miami and y'all won't do nothing, from Fenty Beauty. And then we have this shade from Natasha Denona. So I'm going to use it as a bronzer on my face there. Let me pick this up here. $20. And let's try. Alrighty, then I'm gonna go ahead and bronze with the Fenty bronzer on this side of my face. And I'm going to use it on the other side of my face, since, you know, it's supposed to be a multi-purpose type product there. I think it's safe to say that I would not recommend this for deeper complexions. I feel like we all knew going into this that it wasn't going to work for me, because
where they at though?
And that's why I said I would just have to eat the $20. But there was a bigger issue here and a bigger point that had to be made. If you're a brand watching this and you've done this before, you're doing it now, or you're thinking of doing it in the future, stop it. I already mentioned you could just pay people to do this for you. There are people who would do it for you for free, and it's just not a good way to market your product. This is what it actually looks like, swatched across the back of my hand, arm, swatched across my arm, swatched in the picture. My arm, the picture. My arm, the picture, my arm, the picture. Something's not adding up here. And if you have to do all that, I'd rather you just keep it. And by keep it, I mean keep the swatches. Because in your mind, you already know that your product isn't for who you're marketing towards. Because if you have to deepen the shade of the model or deepen the swatches, you're now trying to market to deeper complexions. And in your mind, you already know that it doesn't work for them. So I'd rather you just keep it than putting these advertisements out, because now it's misleading. All right? I know we want to tiptoe around what it actually is, but what it is misleading. And if anything, I'm gonna be madder once I do see the advertising and purchase it, and now I've got a product that I have to return, or in my case, I'm gonna be really angry, because y'all know I don't like returning things, and now I have a product that I can't use after seeing your advertisement, when you could have just kept it. All right, if you put as much energy into being inclusive then you guys do appearing to be inclusive, we wouldn't have to go through all of this. It saves you the headache. It saves consumers the annoyance. Do you realize how much you're testing people's intelligence with some of this stuff? Do you really? So that is it for this video. I'm sure you can tell by my tone and the look on my face that your girl is over it. I am tired. All right, so to keep it short, I'm gonna just say brands do better. All right, I know some of you can do better, and to the ones who can't, do the same over there. Move out of the way. You're taking up space. That is it for this video. I hope, you know, seeing or not seeing this on my face has helped if any of you were thinking of checking this out for yourself. And I hope, you know, some of these thoughts stick with you there, especially any brand that might come across this. So make sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe down below. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.